Thanks for sending me to my grave with AIDS.
Recorded in the pits of Detroit, Michigan. Your ass is listening to Radio Underground. Shit.
Radio Underground. Our first chance, our first shot at multi-streaming. We are on DLive, Twitch, Mixer, YouTube, and Facebook. Because I didn't pay $20 a month, we are on my personal Facebook and not our actual page.
Why do they charge for everything?
Why don't I just change my name to Radio Underground? It's just
Oh,
sound like
yeah.
Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
Hey, Radio Underground. They just call me that. I'll be the new Alice Cooper of our time.
That'd be awesome, actually.
Anyways, for those of you who don't know, which should be all of you, because we're on all these different formats, we are a podcasting outfit that used to be an FM broadcast team. We pirated the FM broadcast.
Which is illegal.
And we got caught by the FCC. Then we did the podcast like 12 years later after we got caught. So we did the podcast all legal-like. Did it for a year. Developed no following at all outside of our friends. So now we're live streaming.
Yeah.
And if this don't work, I'm just going to do this, whatever. I don't care.
Yep. Just do it. But the TV, you only see these little shapes in the TV in the background moving around.
Watching me get I'll get the copyright struck because of my TV in the background. But, okay, so it's our first. It's just more or less a test, not an actual episode.
No.
Just to see how this works. It does work, but we are unable to be on our actual Facebook page because I don't want to pay.
Yeah, shouldn't have to pay.
It's on my personal Facebook page, which
Plus,
kind of sucks.
It's going to YouTube. That's where we get the most views, anyways.
Yeah, we got to go with the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
But you know what? I didn't change the name of the stream. It says episode 52.
Oh,
Whatever.
does it?
Yeah.
Well, we'll just make it that.
We'll change it later.
Yeah.
Or we can just leave it.
Just leave it.
Doesn't matter.
We don't have Alan, but he'll understand.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll have to
I'll explain it to him.
go back to a full unit next week.
Yes.
Anyways, so we're Radio Underground. We hope you guys don't get the coronavirus. Is that how it's pronounced?
I've heard some people referring to it as something. To me, that sounds racist. Kung flu.
Kung flu.
Yeah. Instead of coronavirus, where they show people drinking their Coronas,
Yeah.
I've heard kung flu.
It's perfect that this came along, that I'm a total hypochondriac.
Yeah.
And I'm going through like a state of high anxiety. So this is great.
Yeah.
So this comes along right at the right time for me.
Yeah, it's perfect because you've been trying to avoid all these plagues like the plague
Yeah.
because, you've had sick family members and stuff, and you don't want to get them sick.
And then I was like, then I kind of was doing like other people and joking around about it and having fun with it. And then I saw like people like on stretchers, like convulsing and vibrating from it. Like they had mad cow. I'm like, okay, I didn't need to see that.
So my wife's been sick, and she told me a story when she started working at a previous employer. They do, tuberculosis test as a health thing, and she's working for a health-based company, and they give you tuberculosis test. They just do the skin thing where they just poke it into your skin, and if something happens, it's positive or negative. And she got a false positive twice. And then she's been really sick lately. And I remember that story. I'm like, oh, my God, what if she has tuberculosis?
Oh, God, man.
Start panicking and stuff. And then the next thing's like, once you start hearing about this flu from China, the Wuhan flu or coronavirus or kung flu, I'm like, oh, man, what if she has that? She's around people all the time. What if she has that? I don't say it to her, but,
Morgan says Twitch finally. Yeah, we're on Twitch finally. I don't know why I waited so long, but we're here. So
if someone would have said something beforehand, we would have been on it. But no one's ever said you should be on Twitch.
Yeah. And no one said you guys should try live streaming. Not a single person. Or everyone. Like the day we started podcasting, dude, you guys got a live stream. Like, no, I just like podcast. I don't like looking at my face.
I don't like my face. But I hate my voice also. So that's the other thing.
So, anyway, Morgan, thanks for joining us on Twitch.
Did you just make coffee?
Yeah, I did.
That's what I'm smelling. Okay.
Decaf. So I don't.
It's good. It's decaf.
I'm not up till
mine's not decaf.
4 a.m.
I plan on going home and going to sleep after this because I've been home and up with sick people for the last 6 days, basically.
Yeah, you have a job now too.
You're not a deadbeat anymore.
No,
I don't.
I'm just saying you're going to be tired from now on, like we all are.
Actually, I work basically the same shift as you. It's straight 40 too, but I don't start till February 3rd.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't started yet. But yeah, finally.
Good.
Full time.
Well, you had a period where you didn't work, but you worked for many years, and then
I worked
shit happened. And
18 years straight, basically. So,
yeah,
it happens. But
so we're up to 7 viewers, dude. We were taking over. I told you this would work for us, Brian. By the way, this is Brian. I'm Mike. We've been a part of this since the beginning.
You all know us already.
Since the early days. But we have Alan who's helping us.
Yeah.
If you go to our podcast, if you listen to us on like Apple iTunes or anything, we've switched lineups several times because basically I don't tell my friends no if they want to do it. I just have them come over. So that's why, like, who's this random guy? Well, it's a buddy of mine. And if they want to do it. But mainly it's been me, Brian, his brother, Alan, and a guy named Jay. He comes over like every other week. So
yeah, he's the bi-weekly guy.
Yeah.
He's bi.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've kind of solidified the lineup with Alan joining us. He couldn't be here tonight, mostly because he doesn't know about it yet, because he
doesn't know that we started an hour early randomly,
and he's at the vet with his sick cat. So yeah, he went to the late night vet, which I guess is a thing.
What? Yeah, they have 24-hour vets now.
Didn't know because I've never had to do it. So
people are like now care about their pets more than their human family members. So it's I
understand. My dogs need to go back. They're overdue. But it's like, do I pay a bill or take my dog to the vet?
I'm kind of like I've become like, okay, which one is most likely to live long if I pay money to keep it alive? And then the ones that are like older and sicker, well, it's kind of not worth it. I'll just wait. So a little pain management will be a little better.
I'll talk to Alan about it later and be like, look, it wasn't planned. We're just testing out new stuff. It was totally impromptu.
Well, this isn't.
I wasn't supposed to be here this week. I was supposed to be at a wedding.
What happened to her? Oh, I got scared. I'm like,
I was supposed
to kill a stream.
We were, I was supposed to be at a wedding, but my wife is really sick with tuberculosis that she wasn't able to go.
Your wife has. I just throw that in there.
She does. She's like what'd you say about Doc Holliday?
Yeah, he goes, I wish I could get tuberculosis so I could be cool like Doc Holliday.
Oh, it's
He was so cool, man.
He was so cool.
So I want to have the faded white lips and face. Hey, man.
Oh, yeah. Speaking of tuberculosis, though. So I had to go for the new job. I already have the job, but they make you do the health check and stuff and all that jazz before you start. Because it's for, I'll be working for a hospital chain, a local Ascension St. John. So they make you do all that stuff. Like, you have to have a flu shot. We don't care. You have to have one. Test for tuberculosis. We got to do an all-out physical. So I was like, all right, I got to do a physical. This is going to be fun. And I go in there, and the lady who's helping me is very nice. She's doing all my vitals, drug test, whatever. And she's very, very nice, very sweet, very funny. But she's very homely also. She's not very good looking.
That makes her less of a person.
No, well, because I'm thinking, I'm like, this ugly bitch. No, I wasn't thinking that. I was like, I'm like, so it was like, I'm thinking, they have to do the physical and grab my nuts and stuff. That kind of physical. And I'm like, at least it's her grabbing my junk because there's no chance of, any growth.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. She's like, and she finishes up. She does the blood draw, does the flu shot, test for the TB and stuff. She's like, all right, Megan will be right in. And I'm like, who? Your provider, she'll be in. She's going to finish up the physical. I'm like, okay.
Your boner provider will be in shortly.
Yeah, dude. She was much better looking than this other lady. Much, much better looking than this other lady. She reminded me of somebody, I can't think of who it was. Let's say like an Anne Hathaway cross with, who's the one? Emily Ratajkowski.
Yeah, I can't say
with the
name.
fake boobs.
Really hot.
A
chick,
little bit
though.
in the face of like a combination of the two of them. Doesn't have the body going on like either one, but she was pretty good looking. And,
Yeah, I would say. Yeah.
and I was like, I'm like, maybe a little nerdier though.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite their hotness, but she's decent looking.
Yeah,
I'm like,
being a doctor versus being an actress would require more nerdism.
well, she does stuff. She's like, all right, going to check out range of motion, lay back, check everything, does ears, and finally she's like, all right. I'm thinking this is it. She's gonna ask me to drop my pants, and she's gonna grab my nuts. She's like, that's it. I'm like, oh, all right. So she didn't touch my junk.
See, when I go in the
I was
doctor,
disappointed.
when I go into the doctor, I got to hear this.
I love my wife.
Thanks for thanks for sending me to. Here we go again with the same. Won't stop.
You know what? That was the only thing that disappointed me was I don't have a scale at home or anything even close to accurate, like a real good scale.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get weighed so I can see, what I'm doing. And all she did was like, what'd you weigh last time you weighed yourself? I'm like, shit. I don't want to tell you that. I want to know how much I weigh. They didn't have a scale in there. I'm like, what kind of doctor's office is this?
I'm trying to see what I don't know what on the broadcast thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of what do I have as the as the title for this? I don't even know.
I have Mixer on my
It's
phone.
no title. Wait, episode 52. Okay.
There it is.
Whatever.
Yeah. We're just getting used to things, guys. That's all. There's a top-notch production here.
Oh no, it froze. No.
It'll unfreeze. Just wait.
Okay.
Be patient.
Just be patient.
I was trying to figure out why you're blocking our seeing us, but then I remembered it's delayed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like looking at it. I'm like, I'm telling a story, but you were talking at the time.
This is stupid. There we are.
Hi.
We're back.
There we are. This is working out really well.
People are only watching on Facebook. Figures. It wouldn't be any other way.
Well,
And it's because it's me. Hey, it's
Yeah.
Mike from work.
he's doing something. He does a podcast. That's weird. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, I didn't want them to ever know. I know.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna be working for a Catholic-based organization. I hope they don't ever check this out.
Yeah.
That'd
They
be-
can never tell them that. Well, the good thing is, I finally shared it my personal to people I know, like at work and stuff, when I stopped drinking, so
Yeah.
it helps.
Yeah.
Back when I was drinking, it may have been an issue. So I'd be on there like, I'm gonna kill Steve Kerr when I see him.
Steve Kerr.
That piece of shit. I'm gonna hit him I'm gonna fucking Nancy Kerrigan his leg. I'm just kidding.
Face.
Everybody that aggravated me that week, I'd threaten them when I was drunk.
I am totally gonna Ray Lewis Steve Kerr.
Yeah. And I'm gonna get clean away with it. Fuck Steve Kerr.
Sports. That's what I want to talk about because a little bit. You've heard about the Houston Astros thing where they're stealing signs,
Yeah.
but because they use technology to do it, it's wrong.
They were Belichicking.
Yeah. You can steal signs in baseball. Everybody does it. Just
Yeah.
when you use the technology for it, it's cheating. Well, it's cheating all around. But the people, like now everybody's using this as the excuse that, well, they should let Pete Rose back in because of this. Like everybody I know is all of a sudden on the Pete.
Jeffrey.
Rose. Not just Jeffrey, though. Tons of people. I mean,
Jeff's always looking to get Pete Rose back.
the difference is, yes, and it wasn't. That's the thing. That's what really sucked. Is it was obviously the coaches didn't do anything to stop it. The general manager didn't either. Then he got fired for it. Even a former coach who was now the coach of the Red Sox got fired for it. The Mets guy too, Carlos Beltran. So I understand it. They didn't really partake, but they didn't condone it either. Or they totally condoned it. So
Right? Okay.
they were basically,
No.
what happened?
No, it's all right. It's just Discord loading.
Oh, okay.
We're fine.
So I get it. They didn't stop them from cheating, but they also weren't really doing it. It was all mostly the players, which they'll never get in trouble for it. The difference is stealing signs. I forgot what I was even saying. Pete Rose.
We're gonna try this again. That's why this is a test, you see.
Yeah.
This is a test. This isn't actually what we're trying to do. An actual episode. Where's it at? We got here.
Mm-hmm.
Run!
I don't think it's working.
No. Let's see here. It says we're live,
Yeah.
but there's no signal here.
No.
None.
Not at all. It's working well.
This has gone beautifully for us.
Hold on. We might. Oh, yeah. It all of a sudden just jumped.
I don't know what happened, but we're not live on Restream anymore. I know there's going to be a minute delay on that.
Yeah, it's a hell of a delay. Yeah.
Yeah, they warned of that but that's what they have to do to send it on everything. Well, it failed. That's why this is a test, not an actual.
This is not episode 52.
This is not episode 52 whatsoever. At all.
No.
Not even sort of. Okay. All right, let's stop. It's going to work now. And we're back. What? It went out again. We lost it again. Restream quit.
That sucks.
We keep losing our restream. Okay. All right. Okay. I'm going to quit Discord in case it's continuity issue with Discord. I'm going to quit this. Hopefully this works. I'm going to try this again. Hopefully this works. I'm going to try this again. This really is not gone so good, but that's why it's a test and not an actual episode.
Yeah.
It's a test, not an episode.
If it would have worked well, it could have potentially just been an episode 52.
Yeah.
But.
So we're trying again. Why, I don't know.
Well, if
I should just gave up.
Don't give up.
The minute something gets tough, you quit. Now my hat's all messed up. My hair's all just stressed. And all right. We're okay. We're all right. We're all right, everybody.
All right.
Everything's cool. Everything's cool.
Is it working now?
No.
Oh.
I shouldn't have told them that I wasn't going to pay the $20 a month.
They heard you say it live. Like, nope.
Yeah,
Beep.
like fuck these guys.
Everything costs money.
I don't know why. Last try. That's what we're doing here. There we go. Maybe we're in. All right.
We're live.
Hopefully that worked. Okay, we're still up.
Again.
There we are.
Yes.
Okay. Once again, if you're watching us try and fail over and over again, that's because it's a new technology. Plus, I've heard that this does happen a lot, and you got to get used to failure and losing your stream and all that because...
That would just really suck during like the middle of an episode, though.
Yeah, I would.
But, hey, nothing's perfect.
We might have to reserve this for like how sometimes we come over and we talk before our podcast.
Oh, yeah.
And we're just shooting the shit.
Yeah.
We might do that for this.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is what I want to delve into. I'll end up.
Yeah, I don't
I'll
want
end
to
up breaking my Mac and just smashing it.
Don't want to do a 3-hour show and like halfway through you got to restart the whole thing. No.
Yeah, because I don't know how that's gonna like how YouTube will save that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Are they gonna save it as one, or is it gonna? See, we're gonna have to look. Is like each time we restart, is it gonna be a new episode kind of thing?
Exactly.
So I don't know. Anyway, we're failing pretty bad with this tonight. So we just wanted to do a test and has not gone well.
Pete Rose. No,
Pete-
I'm just.
Steve Kerr's a piece of shit. I hate Steve Kerr.
I think I'm gonna have to start watching the Graham Norton show.
I like it.
Like he just has the best blend of guests I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, like I said, he'll have have royalty, Deontay Wilder, a comedian,
Yeah.
and like a microbiologist.
Yeah, just the most. It's like how does this work? What is the what do you have to go through to be a guest on a show? Like basically anything.
So since everything has gone bad anyway,
Yeah.
I'm gonna test and just make sure that it was not in fact the Discord doing that.
Sure.
Because we got to see. And
Got to do it.
Got to try it. Got to try it. Watch it.
Just smoke comes out of your Mac.
The tubes have gone bad on my Mac. It's not working. What has happened to my Mac? It could be my internet because everything's taking like. See how this is checking for updates. I bet that's it.
That's what it is.
God damn it.
Damn updates.
Stop the fucking thing.
Stop. Discord.
Oh, no. Well, whatever. We are Radio Underground for all of you who probably will never watch again after seeing this.
No.
So, whatever, our first attempt at streaming has gone horrible.
Horrible.
And that's fine. We can do it like that.
We're used to failure.
We're used to things never going our way.
Yeah.
The funny thing is I had such low expectations of like, it'd be cool after a year if we had 400 or 500 people that watched it. Not like 1 million or nothing. I don't have to be like Joe Rogan. I just want like a couple people that just are into what we do, man.
Yeah.
Then we got like 53 or something.
Yeah, and it's yeah. I don't. It's just it's not. Our empire is taking a little while.
Yeah. Well, sometimes it's the slow burn that ends up winning.
Yep.
Yeah, we're gonna try this again. So we're here on Discord, and see the thing was Discord used to be like smaller than this. Streamer mode is enabled. No, I don't want to fool with that right now. I don't even know what that means. All right, we're back. So if any one of our Discord buddies want to join us, I don't know why you would, but
yeah, at this point, are they still there?
Like when even our friends aren't here anymore, people that are like that love us anyway are no longer here. It's kind of a bad sign. I love you and all, but you guys really suck at this.
Yeah,
bad.
Gotta get your shit straight.
Good thing you got that CDL, Mike, so you got some money coming in because you're not fucking. You don't belong. I do not belong as a streamer, I'll tell you that. Look, join us.
No, seriously, who's the black guy? Is that Deontay Wilder? No, it's not. Never mind.
I don't know.
It's just a black gentleman. I'm like, I think it's Deontay Wilder.
So you were talking about, anyways, last introduction, because I don't know how this is going to work.
Yeah.
We are Radio Underground. We used to be a FM broadcast. We are a podcasting group that couldn't gain any traction. Now we're trying live streaming, and it's already going bad.
This is the last resort, basically.
This is our final. This is our Hail Mary. Okay, but I'm sure whatever how we're always too late for everything. I'm sure now that we're doing live streaming, there's something going on that's bigger and more important, and we're not doing it.
It's probably like direct brain broadcasting.
You don't have the Brain app? Come on.
You need that. You gotta have it. If you want to be successful, you need it.
You gotta go full brain if you're gonna do it. But or I just hook up to someone's frontal cortex.
That's why you do it. It'd be like just like the thing that Edward Nygma invented from Batman Forever.
Oh yeah.
Everything downloads right into your brain.
Yep.
It's like right on your head.
Yeah, so we did when we started out our first few broadcasts, we were a video game podcast.
Yeah.
We talked about video games quite a bit. Then we started talking about other stuff because we got drunker and drunker as it went. And now I was drunk for a long while. And then the last 5 or 6 episodes, I haven't been. So now we're kind of a 90s retro. I think if we go back to any one thing, Brian, we end up talking about 90s retro. You remember when they used to have tube TVs?
Tube TVs.
That Sony Trinitron.
That was the heaviest TV. We already talked about that, though.
Yeah, if you millennials out there, you ever lifted a Sony Trinitron, you'd fucking hurt yourself, guaranteed.
It's either that, and not so much lately, but it always used to be. We'd always go back to professional wrestling a little bit too, because Jay would be here or Stones would be here, and
Yeah,
wrestling always comes up with those guys.
Yeah, pro wrestling.
Yeah.
90s retro.
Yep.
Gaming somewhat.
A little bit.
And, jail. We had a couple guys go to jail.
Yeah.
And we talked about Wes Watson. His fans threatened us.
Yeah, you know what? Wes Watson, our Wes Watson video is about to surpass the Taylor Swift Tool video. Like, it's within 2.
Is it have they gone 1,000 yet?
Nah, neither one's gone 1,000 yet.
Yeah,
They're close. They're close. Within 20 views.
Saw episode 51 has
It's lagging.
it's only got up to like 180 something.
Yeah, it was 193 the last time I checked, but episode 48, maybe one of them from a few episodes ago, is going to be our first 300 view episode.
Here.
That's an accomplishment, I think.
Oh, see, Mike's on Discord here.
Hey.
Let's see if he wants in here, Mike. Might have to turn him down. He was really loud on the mix last time.
Yeah.
Let's see, Mike, if you're listening, go ahead and jump on the Discord if you want. I don't know how. You'll probably overpower everything again.
Yeah, everything's just going to completely short out.
Well, his headset's really sensitive,
Yeah.
but I can turn him down if I have to.
He's going to join, and this is going to become an Apollo 13 situation. We're going to figure out a way to
We'll
fix
get him
everything.
going about prison rape. So we have a Discord. If you guys want to check us out on Discord, it's Radio Underground. We have, I don't know, over how many? I know we have 51 episodes, but we have we have a ton of clips, like 100 and some clips.
Oh, I think the Conor McGregor thing was our 150th thing on YouTube.
There you go.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
pretty good. Yeah,
So we got a lot of content, but
it's all about chanalytics.
we're trying to grow this brand, man. We're trying to grow this brand,
Yeah,
but I don't know.
even that chanalytics thing, they charge for everything, man.
Well, you get free Chanalytics on Restream,
Do you?
but I can't. Again, I can't put. The funny thing is, I can't believe I naively thought, well, I'll just put it on my personal Facebook and then I'll share it to our page, and they don't let you do that. Like, oh wait, it's almost like they thought of that.
They've thought of every loophole. That's weird.
That simple loophole of sharing it from my personal page to my Facebook page for fan page.
They invented this complicated technology. They'll never think of these loopholes to get around stuff.
No, hell no. Mike got offline. He's like, nope, I'm not going to dumb show.
This is a dumpster fire, man. I ain't gonna be part of that.
He's like, I ain't going to have you guys fucking up my life, man. He doesn't want to be a part of it.
Yeah.
So, anyways, we had you were talking about Pete Rose, and then we were talking about the sign stealing.
What
And-
Pete Rose did is worse at the end. I
Yeah.
don't even. I had a whole point. And
Yeah, we had our
We lost it.
We had our stream crash when we were doing the Pete Rose point.
my point is this: Pete Rose was a player/manager, so he could affect the outcome of game 2 separate ways, and he bet on his own team. So if he wanted to, he could either just play bad or manage bad and affect the outcome of a game. It's like point shaving in basketball, in college basketball and stuff. They don't whole point shaving thing that happened, whole conspiracy with.
Saw it in the Blue Chips movie.
It was in Blue Chips, but it's real shit, you know? That's basically the same thing. He could affect the score and the outcome of a game personally, and he was betting on it. Nowadays, he says he wasn't, but back then, he actually confessed to betting on his own team. But then whenever it became public, he was also, no, I didn't do that. He's full of shit.
So he did a reverse OJ.
Yeah. Everybody,
OJ admitted it later. Yeah, if I would have killed her, I would have killed Nicole.
every team in baseball tries to steal signs. That's why when you have somebody, let's say you're playing a game. If your catcher is batting, the other team's catcher is batting, and he makes it to second base, you change your signs up because you know that catcher who's standing at second base after he got a double is watching your catcher trying to pick up his signs and relay him to the bench. It happens every single game. The difference was that the Astros and probably the Red Sox, which they haven't finished that investigation,
Yeah.
were using cameras and different technologies and different ways to convey it to everybody. And the biggest thing is Altuve, the little guy batted like 377 or something at home, but only batted like 190 on the road. Well, that tells you how much they were doing it because he knew what pitch was coming every fucking time.
No, man. He is probably his mental focus and just he's more comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's just it's yeah, they broke the rules. I just don't see it as being as bad as what Pete Rose did.
No, it's not.
When he dies, he'll be in the Hall of Fame. Posthumously, they'll put him in.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you.
But he talked so much shit and has lied about so much shit that why would they do it while he's still living?
Yeah, he's gonna be the thing. He'll have to be long dead before they put him back.
Yeah,
that's just a fact.
Yep.
But
so he should just die now.
Pete, just go ahead and get it over with. Just pass away so you can finally get in.
Because just pretend you're dead and go live in Argentina with Tupac.
L7. Pretend we're dead.
Oh. Pete Rose sucks.
Pete Rose does suck.
Pete Rose was a great player, but he's an asshole.
Yeah. We were also talking about the Graham Norton show.
Good show.
I don't like any American TV talk shows.
It's too fake. It's like
the Graham Norton one is. I like it because they just have cocktails there.
Yeah.
And they get a little tipsy, and then they just spew out whatever they want to say. And
yeah, he's got Ed Sheeran, Matthew McConaughey. I don't know who the lady is. He's got the most random guests on his show.
Yeah, the chick from Coyote Ugly or whatever the fuck. I don't know.
I don't know who that was.
Yeah.
She looks like someone like that. Yeah,
Sure.
let's just call her Coyote Ugly. That's who it was. It's a good mix, though.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt will be there with he was there with Jennifer Lawrence, but they were doing a movie. You said Deontay Wilder. That's
I don't think Deontay Wilder was ever on there, but Anthony Joshua was.
Oh, was he?
He's a Brit, though.
Oh, that makes sense.
So that makes sense why he'd be on.
It's a good show, though. They seem like they're having fun. That's what it should be about.
Should be.
Yeah.
So we also have people here that we usually have one other guy that sits in with us. He's not here tonight. Sometimes two other guys here in my studio, which is my living room. It's not a studio at all. I know how professional I seem, but it's just my living room.
Live from Radio Underground Studios.
I got the cheapest interface you can buy, cheapest mics you can buy, except this one because a friend bought me this. Anyway, and we have our Discord buddies jump in, and they talk. And right now, no one's here. No one's available. But we wanted to just do this test to see how it works, see how the equipment is working.
And like I said before,
our first night ever streaming on multi-live stream.
It's my fault. It's kind of my fault Alan's not here because he doesn't know we're here right now. But like I said, he's at the vet with his cat.
He's been sick.
Actually, I guess he was, according to my mom, he was sick, but he's been better the last couple of days. He probably would have been okay, but doesn't need to be here for this.
I don't want to be sick.
I don't either. As I said, I've been taking care of my sick family for the last basically 2 weeks.
You're going to get me sick by carrying it from them to me.
I'm the carrier. Yeah, I don't know. I cleaned up and Lysoled up and everything before I came over. So
I know.
Although I am kind of stuffed up. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Well, you are, but I think you're like me. I think you've got allergen issues.
It was weird. Once I got outside, my nose cleared up. Then when I got back in the house, your house, it stuffed back up.
Yeah,
so,
I got 3 cats in here.
I got
small house, cats everywhere.
Yep.
I'm a crazy cat man.
So
I'm like a meme, but a dude.
He probably wouldn't have gotten. He probably wouldn't have gotten you sick, but don't want to take the chance.
All right, but we're probably going to end this because it's just a test, and now I think what happened was loading the Discord.
Yep.
When the updates crashed it. So for next week, I make sure I have everything open from the get.
Yeah.
And it won't crash.
Probably.
It probably will crash anyway. But
like you said, we can just do like an intro thing, like talking, bullshitting, and then do the show.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll figure it out.
So it sounds nice and clean and crisp for the podcast end of it that no one listens to anyway. But
hey, man.
Anyways,
somebody listens to it.
I'm Mike. That's Brian. We're Radio Underground. This was our first live stream test to see how it would go. The second half, though, this is our third attempt, and it actually went good. Now I know what I have to do. Have to keep all the programs open before I go.
You know, anyway. The video looks a lot better today than it did. I don't know if it's just the lighting, because we're right next to the light.
It's probably the lighting.
Yeah.
And then this shitty-ass camera that's on this Mac doesn't have to focus in on you guys 10 feet back there, so it looks all clean.
Yeah.
But like back when you guys were all pixelated in the Neil Peart video, I was like,
Yeah.
you guys look like it was filmed with a fucking Nokia phone.
I'm bringing fold out
2000.
chairs, and we're gonna sit closer next time.
You don't have to do that.
No, I'm doing it.
All right. Radio Underground. We're leaving. We just had to do this test.
Coffee.
See ya.